Hello. The long-awaited video. I think I said in the last one, if I recall, of the dual crossbow that I only had arcane and a life staff next. Sadly, that was a lie. I totally jumped over dual dagger. So for this video, we're going to be testing dual dagger. I'm sorry, arcane users. I know they've been blowing up each video like, when arcane. It's coming. I swear to you, it's coming. After this. It's literally going to be the next video after this. So here we are. We're doing dual dagger. We're running the Viper tree, okay? We got some skill points I already just put up. We got Razor Spin just because it does some extra damage. The 1000 Cut and the Venom Burst, in my opinion, are super good. You could probably get away with putting points into ambush to reduce the cooldown as well. But that is what I'm rocking right here as the Viper tree. Now, let's talk about gear. Just like every other video you've seen recently. Whispering Gale, Ironclad, Savage Strike, Blade Wind, all those things. This is just a +5 dagger, and we have +5 on all of these. Some of them might be +3. Yeah, like the bracelet's +3. Our stats. I know I've forgotten stats in a couple of videos before. 100 strength, 86 con. Just keeping it the same. I've spent 80 million just resetting my stats back and forth for a lot of videos. So I don't feel like resetting stats anymore. The other thing you could do is probably some resistance. Physical DP for defense is not bad, but resistance is key there. We're sailing the sea, as you can see, but an arena just popped. So I am going to jump into the arena, and we will begin the video. All right, so we have started. This isn't a huge arena this time. We are a little slacking. It's capture the flag. I really don't want to go after the flag, so I am going to just try to kill enemy players. There was an assassin there. Let's go for Yusuf. Okay. We got Zeus has the flag over here. So we're got to go for him. All right. Flag has fallen. Let's go help take this guy out if he needs it. I don't even know. Oh, I don't think he does, but we'll just keep on grabbing people here.
Yo, Cluck, the flag behind us, northwest.
Yeah, I can't really go against a two-hander like that. Not on me, bud. Not on me, bud. It was a strat to, it was a strat to guard the flag carrier. It was a strat. It was a strat. It's right there. So you want to use Venom Burst when they usually have 5 stacks of poison on them. But if you're out of stam or, you can't run fast, they're outrunning you. If you can just try to get some sort of damage on them, you'll be happier. All right, so this guy's got like 4 stacks on him, see? And I missed. but doesn't matter because we follow it up with the other move. Now this guy's grabbing the flag. Oh, never mind. You're going to have to kite people, right? Like that is how you have to play this build. You can't just attack. We need the stacks. And then you need to hit them with the big hit afterwards. So here's a couple things. We're going to go over here. I think red has the flag. Yeah, they do. Red has the flag. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just see if we can burst them down right away. They can't cast spells. They might have their teammates with them. Let's see where they're at. If they're up on the rock, it's a little bit harder. Oh, I messed up. Oh, we did get it. Insane. Absolutely insane. I messed up because I thought they were going to drop down there, so I wasn't going to be able to get my stun off. But Pixel, perfect. I mean, the flag should have been turned in. The flag should have been turned in. We got a... Is that a hammer behind me? Help! Help! Thank you, thank you.
I'm sitting here holding push to talk like you're in my Discord. I'm like, keep running, keep running.
Oh, shit. I can't believe I sniped that flag. So Yusuf over here is trying to... Yusuf is, he wants to, he's doing the charge up, you see? Look at this guy. How did I miss? Make it make sense, game. Make it make sense. All right. I mean, obviously we win, but you can't go toe-to-toe with a lot of these people. Like, two-handed sword you can't go toe-to-toe with, right? So this was the Viper build. Okay? All right, so let's walk through these together, because honestly, I have never played Bloodshade. So we've got Razor Shuriken, Blindside, Fade to Black, Death Bloom, Blood Harvest, and Death Waltz. Now, what I know about these, we're going to go to the training dummy while I talk about this. What I know about this is there is no invincible anything. You are literally just standing there, right? So I'm going to throw these on the bar and let's look at each ability name, and then we'll pop them off, and then I'll decide on what to put up. All right, so first one we have a Shuriken. Throws shurikens out, deals damage, applies 1 bleed stack. Let's see it. Bleeding for 609 on the crit, 203 on the non-crit. Okay. We got Blindside. Take defensive stance. If you parry an attack, teleport behind the target, knocking them down, slowing them, and applying a bleed stack. This is actually probably going to have to be the main thing that I'm going to be doing. And then leveling this up reduces the cooldown. So that's nice. We got Fade to Black. Dash rapidly to your target. Rapidly. We'll see if that's accurate. If their HP is below 10%, execute instantly. Each bleed stack raises the execute threshold up to 25%. So I mean that's pretty cool. If you stack bleeds, you can execute them earlier. If the target is slain, the cooldown resets. So that's neat. That's neat. So you get bleed stacks when you attack. So we got 3 bleed stacks. Now dash. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to see how far that actually goes because I was standing too close. We got Death Bloom. Spin 360 degrees. Physical damage. Okay. That's it. We got Blood Harvest. This dashes in a zigzag. Enemies you pass, they apply a bleed stack. Let's do the dash, that big dash again. It's not very rapid. I will say that. And then we got Death Waltz. After a short focus, perform a Death Waltz. I feel like I'm going to get stunned through this. I mean, I'm going to sit here and start dancing for an enemy. Let's try it. Pretty cool. I will say it's pretty cool, but I don't think in a random arena we will be able to coordinate me actually getting that off in a nice, gentle manner. I feel like as soon as they see me assume the position to dance, everyone's going to laugh and then attack me with stuns. But anyways, that's the abilities, right? So let's talk about what to upgrade here. So this one increases just damage. Blindside, like I said, this is probably going to be one I do because it reduces cooldown as well. Fade to Black, this reduces cooldown. Not bad. I think reducing cooldown is going to be kind of the big thing here. Yeah, everything's like reducing cooldown, and then there's only a couple damage increases. So Fade to Black for sure. I think Blindside. And I mean, from there on out, I just want to be able to dash around. I mean, Shuriken's your lowest cooldown ability. So let's try this. We'll just put this up to 25 real quick. And now let's see what that looks like on cooldown. So we got, what is that, 8-second cooldown? Not terrible, not terrible. It's hard to test Blindside unless we go to an arena. I'll call someone to an arena and we'll test it. We can only get that to 22 right now. And then I think after that, the main thing would probably be Blood Harvest, because you're going to want to do this. And we actually didn't do this ability. So this is what Blood Harvest is. I can't even keep track of that. But if I can't do it, hopefully enemy can't do it. So, all right, let's go over to an arena. And we will go ahead and test out some of these abilities. All right, guys. We're testing this. I'm talking to Steve Solo here. Steve Solo, the man. We've been talking about Bloodshade. This parry doesn't work properly. If you time this perfectly, you still take damage, but you do knock them down.
I would probably raise your shuriken, blindside, and then do your AoE ability into the teleport. You probably kill it. That's probably your combo.
Oh. Okay. I mean, we did 47,000 damage to a group of people, but it feel like it did nothing.
I can't do anything to shields.
Yeah, the ability was up. He jumped on me. I had the ability up. I got stunned, and nothing happened. Also, if they hit you, we just tested in a duel arena. If they hit you with it, you still take 100% damage, but the ability goes off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably all they need to fix then is the you shouldn't take damage. Should be a 100% block.
Very interesting.
I that shit, man. Get that shit fixed.
All right, so what we're finding out here is I need to just do some 1v1s because I can't go into a group like this. I popped my zigzag ability and it didn't do anything. So here we go. Let's try this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Let's see how far the shurikens actually go. Ah, he dashed. He dashed. He dashed again. I can't chase him down. I don't have cooldowns compared to him. You have, let's take for example, two-handed sword, okay? Two-handed sword has retaliation. Retaliation blocks all damage for the first successful damage, right? And then they get their buff. Blindside, on the other hand, it says you parry an attack, okay? You parry an attack. But what's happening is you can parry the attack, but you're not
One of you come out
actually
here and 1v1 me. I
you're
don't
not
want to smoke you
actually
guys. I
getting
don't want to smoke. I want one.
we're
I
actually
don't
not
want to smoke with the team. No, you guys are
getting
dangerous.
the
You healer, get over here.
see, there we go. We knocked him down, but
Get over here, Penna.
like I'm saying is I think this is good for a like a 1v1 build.
Bro,
Yeah.
we're 1v1ing.
This is good for not a big group play unless you had a healer. It can be very dangerous, obviously, as you can see here. But the one thing that's broken with this is blindside. You when you pop it, you don't take 0 damage like you do with two-handed sword. You take the full amount of damage, but then you teleport behind the target. So obviously a little bit of a flaw there. The other thing that actually does this is Berserk.
I think I might get off daggers and go 2H.
Berserk does the same thing too. Like you can when you pop the Berserk shield, you when you pop the Berserk shield, you also don't take 0 damage, but you get their effect on dual axes. So it's one of those things, right? It says it does something, and it does. It does. You do get the effect, right? But what's
I'm gonna play the outskirts. Fuck the middle.
what's broken about it is just you take the damage, right? So two-handed sword, they pop their retaliation. What does it say here? Brace yourself, successful counter first strike, right? And they take 0 damage because I've gone up against two-handed swords. They take 0 damage. I've played it. They take 0 damage if you time it. This one says it's supposed to parry your attack, and then on dual axe, it says block an attack. But you still take full damage, but the effect goes off. I mean, that's all it really comes down to it. Now, I think this build can be decent in the 1v1 space. Like, I mean, I was kind of like a 1v3 a minute ago, but it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one for sure because
Get over here, healer.
it doesn't work as you think it should work, right? I mean, you can do some pretty good damage. How did that not? Okay.
My dash didn't go off the right way.
So that works. So that works. We did take the damage from him, but we did teleport, right? So if this guy comes out and left click me, let's see how it works, right? So let's see if he left clicks me. Right? So it works. It just, you still take the damage. You still take the damage. And what was really going to come to play here is Fade to Black. Fade to Black is really the play here because Fade to Black makes it so you can execute them. So that's why I did 9,000 damage to him, is because I got the execute off, right? So that's just one of the things that, you have to do as well. You have to time your execute properly, and I think you could be very, very good. Very, very good. It's just going to come down to fixing the one ability blindside to make it so you actually don't take the damage, because if you get chunked for 7k but the effect goes off, sure, you might win the engagement, but you just got chunked for 7k, right? Doesn't make a lot of sense when it says you parry an attack. A parry is not you getting hit usually, right? The good thing about Fade to Black is if you do actually execute them with that ability, it does not go on cooldown. So it's very, very strong. They just need to fix blindside, and we don't have any slow movement speed things, so people can just run from us forever, right? But anyways, just wanted to showcase that as well. So that's Bloodshade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Arcane Staff is next, okay? Arcane Staff is next. Please, guys, just hang in there. Hang in there. I'll see you in the next one.